Good evening, Chatterhouse. How are we all? And welcome to the new look Chatterhouse. Yes, we have got a new studio. So we have, and when I just get the comments on here on YouTube. Okay, so welcome to the new look Chatterhouse. Take these off for a minute. As you know, we changed our studio there during the week. So we did to an alternative, what you would say, company, yes. And believe it or not, it does the exact same thing as the other one, and it's a quarter of the price. And that's the reason why we got it. Okay, folks, so listen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. These nights are always very popular. They're always very popular. So they are. And Basically, I'll explain to you what way it's going to work in 2 seconds. So I'll just get myself organized here because everything's all newly fangled here at the minute. I'm just trying to work out where everything is now. How on? Well, you're not on tonight. Okay, folks. So as I say, welcome to the Chatter of the House. Now, there's a wee video here I want to bring up for a minute. I can't bloody find it. Uh, is that there? I think this is it. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. If you're on YouTube and you haven't done this, I think this is the right video. No, it's not. How? I told you there's going to be teething problems. I'll find it. It's there somewhere. It's there along the lines, but we'll do. I'll practice better the next night. So, okay. So before we start tonight, let's do the roll call. Just want to bring those comments back up again on YouTube. So let's go to the chatter house because YouTube is a bit quiet at the moment. So let's go back to the very beginning. Yes, and don't forget, folks, tonight it's very important if you want to be drawn to for a mini reading. You must comment. If you do not comment, you will not be even acknowledged. Well, that's the rules of the Chatter House normally anyway. But tonight, I need you to comment if you're happy enough for me to give you a sample reading. Haven't done one of these for a while because Annie Night was supposed to do it. I wasn't well and all that carry on there. So pardon me. So let's go back to the very beginning. Right. First through the door is our Alice Rainey. Nice to see you, Alice. There's a 20-second delay just tonight on Facebook, so it's not too bad. I'm Michelle McGrogan through the door. Our Miss Chatterhouse herself. She says, "Good evening, all. Welcome along. And if one day I should become a singer with a Spanish bum who sings for women of great virtue." Our Jackie's through the door. Jackie McFarland. AJ Walker is through the door. Our AJ Walker music's through the door. Aha. Our Tracy Wee Wings is in. She says, "Good evening, all." She's in as well. I'm going to have to start singing again here. Maria, you gotta see her. She's through the door as well. Our Maria Tate. There's a couple of there's a whole lot of people, folks, is just requested to join the Chatter House. If any of the admins are about there, there's a few people has just requested to join. If somebody could just pop out, because I just got notifications, and I actually know one of them. So let's carry on. So Maria Tate, hello everyone, and how are we all? We're doing all right, Maria. I'm under pressure tonight because I can see a couple of people who I know here. Sharon Bell is in. Our Sharon, I haven't seen our Sharon in years. Dear Sharon's a friend of mine, so she says I haven't seen her in a long time. I hope you're well, Sharon. Catherine Playfair is in as well. Kai Ferguson's in, my local historian. Catherine says hello, Stuart and everyone. Kai Ferguson says good evening, all. Jackie said hello, Stuart. Maria McGivern is in. Nice to see you, Maria. And Maria says, "Oh, I've commented." You have, Maria? That's the other Maria. There's how many Marias? Emma Doherty is in. Nice to see you. Our Emma. Alice is giving a laugh or a smile. Sharon Bell has tagged 3 people here. Keith Martin, who I know. Nadine Lawrence and Danielle Bell. Maria says, hello, my dear friend. I am really under pressure today because I've just seen those names. I'll tell you all later. Sean Bell says, hiya. Hi, Sean. AJ Walker says, good evening. Maria is laughing. So, if any of the admins are about there, folks, there was a few people needing approval for the Chatterhouse, and they're actually all right because I know who they are. So, if some of the admins could pop out and approve them, please. It would be greatly appreciated. Luke Brown's in, Mr. Brown there's self. Sturdy boy, all right, there. I was tagging Argyllis, who used to be a neighbour of mine. By the way, folks, anybody who is tagging anybody, they will not be able to see this video unless they're a member of the Chatterhouse on Facebook. But if they go over to YouTube and subscribe, they will be able to watch, but they can't comment for 20 minutes. AJ says I'll nip out. Okay, AJ, thank you very much. All approved when I went to look, so they're all approved. I think they're all approved well, anyway. Right, okay. So I'll just give it a couple more minutes. So tonight, I'll tell you a wee bit what I'm doing in a couple of weeks. Why we'll wait for these other ones to come in. If they're going to come in, maybe they're just going to stay in the backgrounds. The backgrounds, I don't know. In a few weeks, on May the 21st, I am going to London. And it's not for a holiday. So it must be all approved. Somebody must have approved them or something. I don't know what's happened. Right. I'm going to London. There's a reason why I'm telling you this. I'm going to London on the 21st of May. And every year in London, there is a big festival held in Olympia in London, and it's called the Mind, Body and Spirit Festival. And the Mind, Body and Spirit Festival generally is, it's all things spiritual. You know, it's everything. There's mediums there, there's psychics there, there's healers there. Can you prove my sanity or lack of play? Please, look at that 2 years ago. Yes, so there's mediums there, there's psychic mediums there, there's psychics there, there's healers there, there's energy healers there, all things spiritual, all things to do with energy. There's a lot going on. There's seminars, there's stalls. If you want to buy crystals, you can buy cards, you can buy pens. It's just a fantastic day out, and it's running for 3 days in London. And it's actually running from the Friday the 23rd, 23rd to the Monday, and I am going to be there. I have been asked to go. And it's going to kill me because I'm not used to working all day. I will be there from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and I will be doing readings for people all day for 3 days. Even though it's on for 4 days, I'm only there for 3 because the Monday was just too expensive to come back because it's a bank that actually falls in the bank holiday weekend. So they've agreed to let me be there on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Bingo Bear says my picture's back to front. Oh, did you approve them, Ali? No problem. Will I just fix this? Hang on. There, I've just done a swap. Right. So that is going to be this month. And believe it or not, I have actually been there many, many years ago. So I had, and it is a fabulous day. Lee, who is up over on YouTube, he doesn't really like that type of thing, you know what I mean? But we actually went around it 4 times. We went round to 4 times, and it's just an amazing day. I'm back to front. I fixed it now. Well, Mel's in the bingo. Our Will's in, and he says lovely lights in the clap. I don't like them, well, because they're not flashing. They're not like the other ones. Hey, anybody else comment there? Shall we put our rate forward a week since you'll be in London? Oh, flip it. Do we arrange something that weekend, Carrie? Carrie, mate, you know me. I have those. Yes, Carrie, we will. We will. Sorry, Carrie, you know me in arrangements and organising things. You have to drum it into me. Well, says great to see you. Good to see you too. Well, I haven't seen you in ages. Okay, so that's what I'm doing this month, and I feel very privileged to be asked to go and do it, even though it's going to kill me. Right. So the way this works tonight, anybody who hasn't been in before, what I'm going to do is now this is a bit different, maybe from when Sharon was here the last time. What's actually going to happen is if I am drawn to you tonight, um, they light your head up, lovely. Are you good at painting the walls? No, I'm not. Yes, Carrie, it has. Yes, so right, let me concentrate here for a moment. Right, okay. What's going to happen is when I am drawn to the person who I'm going to give them any reading for tonight, I am bringing you on here. I am bringing you on here. How I do that is if you're on Messenger, I will be sending a link to your Messenger. You click on the link and you sign in via your Facebook, Gmail, or YouTube. If you have got a YouTube account, don't worry, I don't see any passwords. You will come up here and join me, but do not panic. Do not panic because you don't have to have the camera switched on. It would be good if you did, but it'd be great if you would. You don't have to, basically. It's just so I can hear your voice and it helps me connect, if you know what I mean. Right, so what I want you to do, I want you all to give another comment there. Everybody who's wants me to maybe be drawn, I want you to all say hello. So I want, it's not scary, Alice says, or Alice spit up a couple times there. She's like part of the furniture. Me and Peyton Main, right? Lovely. Right, so what I want you to do, I want you all to say hello. All the people who would like me to look to see if I'm drawn to you, I want you to say hello in the comments now. And then I will work to see who I'm going to go to. I've got a nosy little friend. Maybe bring her in later, Lee, because some of the Chatterhouse haven't seen her yet. So Alice says, hey, hey. So here they're all coming up now. That's it. That's it. There's my hands starting to go now. Stuart, your walls would be like the red light district after being painted red. I'm not painting my walls red. White as goose. It shows up the blood. Lovely. Maria McGovern says hello, Stuart. Tracy says, well, right, folks, there's a lot more people in here. So once again, if you want considered for a reading, not considered, if you want me to be drawn to you, please say hello in the comments. It's the last time I'm going to ask. So I want you to be, I just want to see where I am going to go. Michelle said hello to Lee and Coco. I'm actually going to bring Coco on later on to like you see her because TikTok has seen her, some of the Chatterhouse haven't. So I will bring her on shortly. Okay. So let's see where we are going to go with this. Let me see. Okay, Karen. Karen's over on YouTube and she says, I have good afternoon. I left Facebook because it was buffering like crazy. Okay, Karen, love. We stay there, Karen. There, you get a nice piece of quiet over there. Sharon says yes. Okay, let me see. Now, even though I said I'm going to be drawn to someone here, it's not going to work like that for this first one, actually, because somebody has just. Whilst I've been speaking to you, I have been opening up to the energies around me, and they're all starting to come in. They are all starting to come in, and somebody has came to the front. And who is this? Pile of my cradle days. I needed you always. Why am I singing that? I can hear that song. Since I was a baby upon your knee. Someone's. Even though this song is for a mother, I feel a mother had actually sang this to her daughters or daughter or it was played in the house. Oh dear. Okay. Please put my wee granny love that song. It's a beautiful song. On Brain Sharon. Right, a whole lot of people are identifying to this song here. So let me see where we're going. So here, this was sung to me when I was younger. He says, I sung this to them. She said I sung this to them when they were younger. Oh, hold on a minute. No, it was sang to you when you were younger. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay. Okay. Now I get an image here. Oh, tick, tick, tick the sickness off me. My mum and daddy both sang this song, Maria says. Hey, Lucy. Nice to see you. Because our Lucy. I haven't seen our Lucy in ages. Hey, Lucy. Oh, dear. Okay. Right. I'm going to give you folks what I am seeing. And then I will, right. Give me that again. Sorry. It's okay. Right. Okay. Now, I think I know who this is. I actually think I know who this is for. And I don't know if she'll come on or not, but she might. What do we say? I am getting images of a sister here. And this sister passed away very suddenly. This is connected to the outside. What's the connection to the outside, please? What's this connection to the outside? Okay. Now, this is going to sound corny here. I'm hearing a song, but it's connected to the song. It's the words in the song, and it's David. Is it David Essex's Caravan? I'm getting an image of a caravan here. I passed away in a caravan. I know who this is. I think I know who this is. And it was very, very suddenly. Yeah, I think it's she, Sharon. Sharon, I think it's she. She said to me, my sister wasn't my sister. My sister was a friend. My sister was my best chum. She wasn't just my sister, she was a friend. And we did everything together. Even when she got married, she says we did everything together. Hey, Joel. Sharon, would you come up? Now you don't have to be on screen. It's just your voice. Would you be willing to come into the studio for 5 minutes? I'll turn your camera off. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to be on camera. It's quicker if you know what I mean. I'll tell you all I do is I'll send you a link to your messenger and then you click on the link and sign in using your Facebook details and it'll bring you in and then I'll be able to speak to you for 5 minutes. If you're willing to do that, it would be great. Only for 5 minutes. I always say that. Half an hour later. But I have to have your agreement. I can't force you to do it. I need you to agree before I send you the link. Sorry, folks. No camera. No, I'm not bringing a camera. Right, I'm going to send you the link, and then I'll turn your camera. As soon as you come in, I'll turn your camera off. Okay. So what do we say? Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Right. Hold on. Right. Okay. Just bear with me. Yes, just for voice, Sharon. Yes. Oh, for goodness sake! And look at the photograph I've just seen in your messenger. Okay, I've just sent you there, Sharon. Okay. Okay, folks. I just have to wait for Sharon to come in. um, this is going to be hard, folks, because I actually know Sharon a little bit. Not I know her. I've known Sharon a right few amount of years, and this is going to be difficult. So I'll try my best here. Just while I'm waiting, Lucy Jenkins, it's lovely to see you, and I haven't seen you in a long, long time. I've been often thinking about you, the two of you. I hope you're okay. There's our Sharon. Hi on, our Sharon's in. Hi on. What do we say? So I'm gonna turn her. Let me see. Huh? Hold on, Sharon. Sharon, you're just buffering there a wee minute. Hold on. You are there. Are you there, Sharon? Has Lucy? Sharon, could you sign out, and come back in again? What do we say here? I'm gonna remove you. Can you come back in one more? Try to come in again because it's not working. If you try to come in again, it has Lucy been a while. I'm just waiting for Sharon to come back in again. I can send her a wee message here. Here she is now. Hold on now. Sharon, are you there?
I am, yes.
Right, well, I just turn you up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my earphones on here so I can hear you because there's a wee bit of feedback. There's always feedback. Hi, Sharon.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping all right?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay. Right, Sharon. I'll keep this brief and I'll try not to upset you or anything because I know what the connection with you and your sister was like. Right. So, what she's saying to me, if you can confirm a couple of things that I've said, I was told that your sister passed away in a caravan. Is that true?
It is true, yes.
And how long ago was that, Sharon? Now,
2014.
2014. Thank you. And it was very, very suddenly.
It was.
It was. Now, what I'm being told is, I'm just going over what I have told you, what I've said so far, so everybody can hear and confirm what I have said. What was the connection to Pal of My Cradle Days? Because she's telling me that was sang to you and her when you. I don't know when you were. It was in your family, but that song's familiar to you.
It is. Our granny would have sang that to us.
thank
And
you,
she
because
would have sang it to my mummy as well.
hmm your mummy's inspired as well, isn't she?
She is indeed, yes.
Uh huh. She's the boss, isn't she?
Oh, aye.
Uh huh. She's because there's a few coming in here, Sharon, but she's lining them all up. You know, she's
Oh, aye.
organizing
You'll be here
everybody.
all night.
You know, she said that now you stand there and you stand there. She's the boss, but this is what I want to talk about your sister, and this is what I want to talk about. But I'll not keep you long, I promise. She's saying to me that you weren't just her sister; you were friends. You were chums. Um, People can be brother and sister. People can be sisters. People can be brothers. But you weren't like that. You were more than that.
We were not at the beginning. Growing up,
No, you
we
weren't.
murdered each other.
Yeah, but as you got older, you grew close.
Exactly.
She said to me, "Did you even aside the caravan?" Sharon just mentioned to me that you went on holiday together as well,
Um,
or was it talked about that you were going to go on holiday? Because I'm picking up something about a holiday.
we were supposed to, and the night, 2 nights before she passed, we had tried to arrange to go to Benidorm,
Yes,
and unfortunately, we didn't get it booked. She passed away.
that's what it is. Because she says to me, she said, "I seen the caravans because I know you went the caravans regularly. And I knew that, so I'm not getting any credit or anything for that. But what I'm saying is, she's actually saying to me, you know, there was a holiday, but
Yeah,
then when she said there was a holiday, she just stopped, and
yeah,
that gives me the indication it didn't happen. So
it didn't.
and that's the reason why.
Yeah.
Who, sure, I don't know if it's your sister or somebody else. Was there somebody with heart problems in your family?
Um, Both her and my father passed suddenly with heart conditions, and I have a wee heart condition myself.
You do, you do. But Sean, there's something else I need to bring up here about illness as well in your family. Was there someone in your family also who passed away from a cancer as well?
Yes, mummy.
Did she smoke
Yes.
like a train?
No, but someone else has just passed.
I'm getting someone, right? I'll tell you what I'm getting. Somebody smoked like a train, right? And every time you seen the cigarette was in their hand. And can I just say something here? Excuse me. I'm going to do this as gentle as I can. It wasn't a very nice passing.
A friend of mine has just lost his mother, and that
Mm-hmm.
describes her to a T. Literally
Mm-hmm.
last week.
Yeah. Oh dear. It wasn't a nice. The leading up to it wasn't very nice.
No,
No,
you're
thank
right.
you,
Hundred
because
percent.
that's what I'm getting, because it wasn't very nice. Um, oh dear, Sharon. See, when I speak to you, right, and I'm going to change the subject a wee bit here. I feel very. I feel. How can I describe this? I feel here. You can still see me, can't you?
Yes, yes.
I feel flutter. I
That's me.
feel a flutter.
That's
And
me.
I feel, do you know what it's like, Sean? It's like anxiety, but they're telling me it's not anxiety, but it's like an anxiety. It's like a wee flutter, and you would actually flush.
Yes, that's 100%.
Thank you, because that's what I'm picking up, and it's horrible, Sean. Do you know what it's like? I now I don't know this. It's like I wouldn't know this, like, but do you know what they're giving me? It's a mixture between a heart. It feels like somebody with a heart condition and somebody going through menopause and somebody going through anxiety all rolled into one.
Well, you can take the menopause out of it. That's gone long ago. Thanks
Yes,
be to
but
Jesus.
do you understand what I mean about the symptoms, though?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
talking about the
yes.
symptoms. It's like that.
Yeah.
That's what I am feeling.
Yeah.
And it's wearing you out. Basically, it is wearing you out.
It is.
Hmm. Are we no? And I don't want you to share your business. Are we any further on of helping you with this or anything, or are you getting any more help?
I'm getting help at the minute. Yes.
Thank you. You had some times in those caravans.
Oh, by God, we did.
You had some times, and usually when people hear about caravans, they think about, oh, they're just down there having a drink and whatever. But you did different things. You maybe, I don't know what you did, but you did like games. You did different things. There was
We
different
did.
things. You still a load of things, and you just didn't stay in the caravan. You seen around the area when you were able to. Obviously, you were able to walk and stuff, and you were doing a lot of
Yeah,
stuff, and you just got out and about and whatever. Is caravan in your blood, Sharon? Because
it
I feel
is.
as if you're not the only one that did this. There was others before you that did this.
Yes. My grandparents had a caravan for many years, and I spent a good part of my childhood in their caravan. And then mum and dad would have hired one, and then we bought one, and then Alison bought one too. So it's been through our family for years.
And you still have one now?
No,
No?
no,
Why am I getting. I don't know where your caravan was, right? But why am I being shown Malay?
that's where hers was,
Thank you.
and that's
Thank
mine.
you.
Mine was beside hers, and after she passed, sadly, um, my grief and my anxiety, um, wouldn't allow me to stay there,
No.
and I moved and went to a different caravan park, and it didn't work out. So we
She
we gave
turned
the
around.
caravan up.
She's actually turned around saying to me, sure, it was never the same.
No, it wasn't, and it could never have been.
It was never the same. And, oh, there's a comment here. There's comments here, and I'm missing them here. Stuart, what is a caravan? Sorry, Karen's from Canada. It's a mobile home, Karen.
She'll
It's equivalent.
tell her it's a trailer,
It's a trailer, Karen. It's a trailer. God, I wouldn't think anything.
or is
But,
it a, what is it the Canadians call it?
oh, I don't know.
Co- I
I
was
don't
going to
know.
say condom, but that's a word. Wrong
Ah,
word.
Sharon, that's desperate.
Apologies. A
Nope. Well, anyway,
condominium or something they call it.
right. Well, your sister's saying to me, she went and got the caravan, sure, but it wasn't the same. And her exact words is, her heart wasn't in it.
No,
Your heart wasn't in it.
no.
It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. And she's actually disappointed in a way that you didn't keep it on. She said but she understands why you didn't
Well,
keep it on.
I'm glad she understands other
Yes.
reasons why I didn't keep it on.
Hmm. Are you actually planning on going away on holidays soon? A wee trip soon?
I am, thanks be to God.
Because she says to me, you will really, really enjoy it, Sharon, and you really, really need it because you really need to recharge your batteries.
I do.
You
I do.
really need to recharge your batteries, and you're worried about somebody at the minute too. She's saying,
Yes.
"I'm not
Yes.
sharing your business now." She said to me, "You're worrying about somebody." She says they will come out at the other end.
Oh,
Now
thank
this
God.
does this doesn't make sense to me. What I'm going to say. She's saying to me, they will come out at the other end. She says, maybe not quite the same, but as best as they can do. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Thank you. Does your sister like singing?
Oh, I. But couldn't
She
sing.
sits. No, she couldn't. Not note in her
No.
head. So she thought she was Eartha Kitt, and she's sitting here
I.
singing to me. She's sitting here singing to me here. A Catherine says it could be a camper. Oh, I don't know. No, she thinks she's Eartha Kitt. She's sitting here singing away. Um, and your sister. Now, I'm not saying. Now, please take this in respect. What I'm saying. I know, like he's had a wee. When he's writing about he's had a wee cocktail or whatever he's had.
Far too
Who
many.
who liked Bacardi?
Not me.
Somebody like Bacardi. Is this somebody else trying to come in? Shard, see up. It's like a football team up here, and your mother's
Yeah.
walking up and down, lining them all up. Can I say something, and you'll take this with the greatest respect?
Aye.
Now it's a bit personal now, but I'll try not to go too deep.
Sure, you know me.
Did someone in your family? Yes, now we're coming back here, so your family could be very old-fashioned.
Yeah.
I think you know where I'm going here. Does somebody go into a mixed marriage and or a mixed relationship and it didn't go down well or something like that? Or what was that? You don't have to share with me. You just have to agree with me or disagree with me.
Um, Not a mixed marriage, but my my daddy done a bet and took a drink, and my grandparents, my mummy and daddy were religious, and granda didn't like daddy because he took a wee bet, done a wee bet and took a drink.
Is that what it was? Because
That's
there
it.
was something
Yeah.
about religion, and they were very old fashioned. You don't to talk about sex or anything. Ooh.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm just saying,
Mhm.
because my mother was like that, Sharon. My mother was a prude, and you don't to talk about anything like that. There, that was not to be talked about in the house. That was
No,
that's your private business as well.
not the
Shh,
grandparents. My mommy and my mommy, yes, but not the
your mom.
grandparents.
This is where I'm getting it from. Now, just to give you another wee thing, which is two more wee things, which I think is lovely. There's a couple of wee dogs up there too.
Oh, bless. And
We
hope
we.
hope they're playing with yours.
I know. Did you see that? They're that
Yeah,
desperate, and they're
yeah,
like that, Sharon. They're wee bundles of
yeah.
you know what I
Or
mean?
two
But
be Yorkies.
cheeky though,
Yeah, one of them in
cheeky in their way.
particular. One in
Did you put ribbons in them in their hair?
one of them. We took her in during lockdown because there was nobody would take her in during COVID, and we
Okay,
only had her for 6 months, and she was a cheeky bitch, but I loved her.
it's always the way though, isn't it? That's what I'm being given. There's a wee dog with ribbons in
Yeah.
it,
Oh,
and I think it's your mum is putting the ribbons in her hair.
right. Okay. Thank
Sharon,
you.
here, this is another thing. This is really, really weird. Because when I said that she's putting the ribbons in her hair, that song came in my
Take
head.
the ribbons from my hair. Shake it
Yeah.
loose and let them fall. Yeah.
Who sang it? Who would have
She
sang
did.
that in here?
She
Thank
did.
you. As you know, can I say to everybody what you used to do? Am I allowed to?
Aye, but I don't do it anymore, so don't be
Right,
plaguing me.
right, right, folks. Sharon
Yeah.
used to work as a medium herself, but through her health and stuff, she had to stop. And that's why I said I'm feeling under pressure today because I've seen Keith and all duking in too. I don't know if they've come in or not, but I've been trying to get a hold of Keith for ages too. Um, but Sharon has been a medium for years and years, and unfortunately had to stop because of her health. But it doesn't mean she still doesn't connect. But she doesn't do any readings or anything, folks. Don't be tormenting her because she gets tormented. And the last thing I'm going to say is, your sister's saying to me, I sure I don't have to tell Sharon that I'm with her because she knows.
I do.
She knows. And I actually wouldn't be surprised that she's felt me and seen me now and again as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. And you actually seen your daddy too.
In a dream 2 nights
Mm-hmm.
ago, I saw them all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe that's them telling you that this was going to happen tonight. That you were going to get away. They were going to think. But your sister is saying, and she's just to finish off on this, she's saying to me once again, we weren't only sisters, we were friends. And when we were younger, yes, we did fight like cat and dog, but that's normal, she says. But I'm so sorry, she says, that I had to go so quickly. She says, I didn't even know what had happened. She says, I just didn't know. It was like going to sleep and I didn't wake up.
Yeah. As long as she went on her.
She says
She
there was
went
no pain.
peacefully.
She says no pain or nothing, Sharon. She says, sure.
No.
She says, but I just went to sleep and didn't wake up.
Yeah.
The only thing I was embarrassed about is when they found me, and that's all I'm going to say.
Thank you.
Well, Sharon, thank you very much for joining me.
Bless you,
Um,
Stuart. Bless you.
I do know some. It's lovely to speak to you. I must actually get in touch with you and have a wee natter with you sometime because I'm actually down your way all the time because
Yeah,
I go to my mummy's home's down your
it'll
way.
be home. Yeah.
So listen, you take care, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, and thank you
See,
everybody for your patience waiting for the next readings.
you're very well, Sharon. Thank you. See you later.
Right. God bless. Bye.
God bless. Bye bye. So there you go, folks. That's our Sharon. Let's just get these comments back up again here. Let's just get the comments. Where are you, chat? Yeah. Okay. So that's our Sharon. And I have known Sharon a very, very long time. I met Sharon many, many years ago at a demonstration of mediumship. And the very first time I met her was in oh God, that hotel up the Antrim Road. There were 7 of them on that night. And that's the first time I ever met Sharon. Sharon is a lovely, lovely person. So she is. And I've known her a very long time. She actually runs a group on Facebook who helps people in hard times if they're moving into their house and stuff and they need items for their house. She puts out on Facebook there to see if anybody Skeganee Help and Appeal or something it's called, and she helps a lot of people who's in crisis. So she does. And that's our Sharon there. Right. Let's go and see where we're gonna go next. I know these are only supposed to be sample readings, but I can't stop when I'm in the middle of reading for someone. I can't do that. I think it's rude. Right, where do we say? Why is it when I do these nights, I never get it easy? I always get something dramatic that comes in, and I've got something dramatic that has come in. I'm going to have to do this very, very, very carefully. By the way, just before I do this, folks, because again, I'm on YouTube and because I'm on Facebook, tonight is purely for entertainment purposes only. If I don't do that, I'll get cut off. Right. You're very welcome, Sean. You're very welcome. Right. Okay. How am I going to do this? I have a man here. I think I'm just going to do it this way, and if you can identify what I am saying, hey, Kathy, love, Kathy Livingston, please comment. Right? This is hard now, and it's dangerous. Right? I have a man here whose life was taken from him. His life was taken from him, and it wasn't natural causes either. This man was, yeah, this was a long, long time ago. This was a long, long time ago. It's that bad. I really don't want to talk about it on camera. So, do you know what I might do? I might see who it is and then maybe speak to them privately afterwards. This man's life was taken from him. I'm doing this as carefully as I can by a weapon. And it was a hand weapon. That's why I'm being careful. A very long time ago. And it wasn't in a very nice way either, even though it was with a hand weapon and it was done like with that. It wasn't done in a nice way either. I suppose it isn't a nice way, but I think you know what I meant. Is this a male friend, Emma? Would this be a male person? Because this is a male. I just have to allow for the delay. Just waiting for Emma to confirm. Okay. Emma, I'm just going to ask you one more question. And if you can confirm this, I'm going to contact you immediately after this finishes tonight and talk to you privately. I can't talk about it on here. Also, even what I'm going to ask you now is very risky. Emma, was this done? How can I do it gently? Was this done by more than one person? As far as you know, like a group? It's like dynasty, isn't it? No, I'm being serious here. It's not nice. Okay, right, Emma. Okay. What I'm going to do, Emma, as soon as we're finished tonight, I'm going to ring you on Messenger and talk to you there privately. I can't do it on here. I really, really can't. It's too risky. It really, really is. It's just too dangerous. Okay. So as soon as this finishes tonight, about 10 minutes afterwards, I will give you a ring, okay, on Messenger. I can ring you on WhatsApp even, but I'll ring you on Messenger. So I'll do it privately. Right, my hands are starting to go here, folks. Look at that. Thanks, Emma. Look at my hands. Now, if anybody doesn't know what that means, Maria McGivern. Maria McGivern, are you still there? Maria McGivern, please say you're still there because this happened the other night when Maria actually left. I hope she's still there. Oh, dear. Is Maria still there? Just waiting for Maria. That is my hands. And if you see the tips of my hands, that's picking up on pain. If anybody used to come into the old Natter house, they'll remember that. That is picking up on someone's pain. And when I was talking about that, that was Maria's name come in. Maria's left, I think, has she? There's Danielle Bell is watching. I think that's Sharon's daughter. Maria, okay. Maria, would you come up and speak to me? Again, you don't have to go on camera. I will send you a link to your messenger. And then if you're happy enough to come on camera, that's fine. If you're not, that's fine too. But I need you to confirm that you're happy enough for me to send you the link. Because I really want to speak to you, because when I picked up on that pain, I want to speak to you. So all you have to do is say yes, and I will send the link to your messenger if you're happy enough. Are you happy enough, Maria? No problem. Okay. Send you the link now, Maria. Hold on. Okay, Maria, that's the link sent to you. I will just keep an eye on you coming in. I'm going to have to go off the comments on YouTube for no, I don't. I don't. Okay, so we're just waiting for Maria to come in. Joe William Hazeltine is now over on Facebook. So he is. Just waiting for our Maria to come in. So once you go in, Maria, you just sign in through you can sign in through Facebook, you can sign in through Gmail, you can sign in through YouTube, whatever account you want to use, you can. You don't worry, I do not see your details. Ba, 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 ba. Somebody turned around and said there the other day, we're in for an AC blast. Supposed to go down to minus temperatures to get it better now because I'm freaking raging so well. Sharon Bell, can you see me? There's Danielle. I can see you, Danielle. Nice to see you, Danielle. Danielle, we have met before, but it was a very long time ago. Very, very long time ago. Your mummy got a wee money reading there, Danielle. But if you've missed it, you can play it back on Facebook in the group, or you can watch it on YouTube at Chatterhouse55. I'm just waiting for our Maria McGovern. Okay. It was, I remember you. It was Danielle a long, long time ago. Yep. A long time ago, love. I think I seen Keith coming in there too, Keith Martin. I'm looking to see him. I've been hunting. Can't connect. What did you use, Maria? You can use your YouTube account. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'll send you a new link. Hold on a minute. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Because he used the last one. Hold on. I'll try this one. I'll send you another one. No, it was. I was here. No, just didn't know you could see my comments. No, there was. I just can see them now. I think it's just because you were just new. Danielle, it takes a wee while for the comments to come up. Try that one, Maria. Now, what you have to do is, before you go, click on the link, sign in through YouTube, Facebook, or your Gmail. Even if you can't get into Facebook, try your Gmail. We'll try it that way. Click the link, log in with your Facebook. That's it. Or you can use your Gmail or your YouTube. I'll keep a wee eye on Messenger here. Then we're going to have to do another call back afterwards. Be here to midnight. It's always the way, isn't it? Take your time, Maria. It should work. Sorry about this, folks. It does take a wee bit of time. Okay, Maria, I will put you down for a call back on Messenger when I finish tonight as well. Sorry about that. I'm really, really sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't think it's this. Because Sharon, get in there, okay? I don't know. We'll work it out. Don't worry. I'll ring you on Messenger as soon as I finish. Okay? I promise. As soon as I finish. So that's 2 callbacks now. Midnight calls. Midnight calls. Right. Let's try another one. Let's see. Problem is because I haven't given the reading, it's hard to push them back because they're dying to give the information. We'll get these comments back up again. I have a man here, another man. And all I'm going to say is, and I mean this with the greatest of respect, his language is beautiful. It's not. And he's saying to me, right, why do I never get this easy? Why can't I just get, this is the way it works here. Right, this is what I've got. I've got a man. His language is beautiful. I'm being sarcastic. Okay, every word's F. Right, every word's F. It's just natural. He's not being rude. He's not being ignorant. It's just him. Right. He's got tattoos as well. I'm aware of tattoos, and I am aware of two stories. I'm aware of two stories. He's making me aware of two stories. The first story, I don't know is if it's about him or not, but I feel as if this man, there's something about. That's all right, Maria. Maria, I'll call you as soon as the live's over. I'll call you because I have to call Emma as well. I'm not letting you down this time. I'll ring you as soon as it's over. Don't worry about it. Right. This man is telling me two stories. The first story he's telling me is something about, and I mean this with the greatest respect. This is a trigger warning, folks. Okay. Um, he's making me aware of someone or somebody around him, or is it him? I'm not sure, who unfortunately took their own life. Okay. And then he is also telling me a story about someone who died on impact from a car in an accident. So I'm being made of aware of someone who unfortunately took their own life, but I'm also being given a story about someone who died on impact when they were younger. That's what I'm just getting. That's what I'm getting. Impact. When I hear that, it means impact. And I'm going to tell you something. This man has a great personality, but when he was alive, he was he could be very, very foolish. If it gets as far as setting the stage for you, then kicks me out. Right, that's all right, Maria. I'll promise you. I'll ring you after. I'm gonna ring you a messenger. Okay, I promise. Right. So let's recap. So I've got a man. Yep, my brother and my uncle had a car crash. It's all these people that can't get into the studio, or Maria can't get into it either. Right. Okay. Okay, Maria. Well, Maria, I'm going to do yours through the comments here because I know you can't come in to the studio. I'm going to try to do yours through the comments here. So get ready to type. No, Maria, you're entitled to your shares like everybody else. So let me just recap. So someone took their own right. Someone took their own life. Okay, he's telling me about someone who took their own life, and also people for someone who died under impact. Hey, Johnny. He's also telling me that he doesn't have to tell me that his language is colorful. His language is just. I don't mean this to be offensive or anything. It's just him. It's just the way he was. It was just the way he was. Every other word was if you see K Teller Warner, right? But you know something? He was a harmful, harmful soul. He was a harmful, harmful soul. You know, but this poor guy was a bit foolish in his life as well. And he was very gullible as well. And the word I want to say is he was easily led too. He was easily led. Very, very easily led. We're getting Daddy to sleep. He was very easily led. Would that be right, Maria? He was easily led. He was very gullible through no fault of his own. It's just the way he was. And no matter, pardon me, no matter what happened in his life, he never learned. He never learned. If anything, it got worse. You know, he got worse. You know, I do feel as if there's maybe an addiction attached to this person as well. My brother was very easily led. There you go. Maria, now you can confirm with me if you want. I just feel as if there was an addiction here as well. I don't know if it was alcohol or substance. Now you don't have to say. You just have to say. You just have to agree with me. Thank you. Maria, can I ask you a question here? Again, you just have to say yes or no. Both? Okay. Johnny? A wee shite. Lovely. Who's a wee shite? What? Oh, overtired? Oh, right, okay. Right, now, Maria, would you have a necklace belonging to this person? Like a gold necklace or a chain? Sorry, he's just corrected me. He says a effing chain. Have you got a chain belonging to your brother? Because I'm picking up a chain. Or do you know someone has it? Because I feel as if someone has a chain belonging to him. Thank you. You do. Maria, was this chain given to someone? Or do you still have it? Right, here's the question I'm going to ask you. Are you thinking of giving the chain to someone? Can't get this here. Maria, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Maria McGovern. I will come to you afterwards as soon as I'm finished. I'll ring you straight away. I'll ring you straight away, I promise you. Right, so are you thinking of giving the necklace to someone, Maria? Or have you given it to someone? Because he's making me aware of this. Or does somebody want it, but you don't have the heart to give it away? Could you share with me? Please? You can sort of explain it whatever way you can. Because my mum had them. She passed and was given to my aunt. Okay. Well, it must be your aunt Maria is thinking of giving a chain to someone. Now I'm not going to start a fight here in the family. But he's not too happy about who she's thinking of giving it to. But I have to give you it. I have to give you what I feel. He's just saying to me, you need this chain shouldn't be going to this person because they're not going to look after it. But he says to me, I was very protective about my chains, my necklaces or chains, he says anyway. He says maybe I'm just being oversensitive about it, or. He said that's just the way he talks, or he says, but he says, they're special, they were special to me. Maria, did he have a child or children? No, don't worry, he's probably my other effing brother, Huffy. Did he have children, Maria, or a child? Because I'm going to lead up to something here. Did he have a child as well? No. Well, that's weird because what I'm getting is that someone young bought him one of those chains. Someone like who was very young bought him a chain and he always wore it. And I just automatically assumed it was a son or a daughter or whatever. But he's just telling me somebody young bought him a chain. He had a girlfriend. Okay. No. I'm not happy with that, Maria. See if you can find out. See out. I just feel as if someone bought him a chain. He was pleased with it. And he was it was very special to him. Now, Maria, I'm going to say something here. I'm going to do it as carefully as I can. Now, I'm just going to say one sentence and I'm going to leave it with you. And I want you to take it whatever way you need to take this because it could be a bit controversial here what I'm going to say, okay? I'm trying to word this as carefully as I can. Nobody knows the full story. Nobody knows the full story, and nobody knows the true story. And that's all I'm saying, because I don't want to get into trouble. So nobody knows the full story, and I don't think anybody actually knows the true story. And that's all I'm saying. 1,000,000%, Maria says. So there you go. Well, Maria, I'm not going to elaborate any more than that because I don't want to get into trouble. But there's more happened there than meets the eye. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But to be truthful with you, from your comment there, you seem to know that anyway. So, like, I'm going to leave his love with you. He's funny. Maria, do you know who he reminds me of? Now, please don't take this with disrespect. do you, Thank you so much. Maria, do you know who he reminds me of? Now, please don't take offense. He reminds me of Auntie Town Auntie. But a lovable, what's the word? A lovable rogue. That's the word I'm going to say. A lovable rogue. He never learnt. He never had a chance to learn. And again, no matter how hard he tried, it just got worse. You know, it just got worse. You know, and when he tried to make things, they're all laughing because when he tried to make things better, he just got dug himself even deeper. You know, my brother was very funny fella. He was known, and he never learnt. There you go. But Maria, I'm going to leave his love with you. I wasn't being disrespectful there, by the way, calling him Andy Town Andy, but it just has that character. But you know, I wouldn't do that anyway. I'm just having a bit of a gag with you, you know. But that's the sort of personality I get. You know, I just get that real, that's what I get, you know. He thinks the world of you, by the way. He thinks the world of you. I'm just going to say one more. It's a wee bit controversial here, what I'm going to say. Again, I'm going to do it very carefully. You're a star. I hit the nail on the head. People needed at that time to stop pointing the finger, Maria. People needed to stop pointing the finger at you. Even though you didn't do anything, even though you weren't responsible, they pointed the finger, and it's very unfair because it wasn't your fault. You tried your best. And I'm going to leave it there because I really could get into a lot more here, but I'm not. So I want to leave his love with you. Um, let you know that he's always with you. Your grandmother as well is always with you. And she is aware of you having a rosary beads on your bed, which we discussed before, because she's all pleased about that. Because I was the big sister, love. There you are, Maria. You know, but your grandmother's in the background as well, and she's telling them what to say. She's in the background going, I guess. She's telling them what to say, but you know something? He thinks the world of you, and he always did. So I'm happy to leave his love with you. Okay, folks, I'm going to do one more here. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to scoot on because I've got these catch ups to do, these phone calls for the people who couldn't get through. Thank you. Yes, that's my granny, love. Thank you, means a lot. That's more than welcome, Maria. You're more than welcome. Let's see if we can get anybody else. I don't think there's anybody going to come forward now. I think that would maybe be it because the other two that I need to speak about are sort of blocking everything at the minute. Could just say something, folks, before I go. If you every day remember your loved ones who pass away and validate them and talk to them and have them in your thoughts. You don't need people like me. You don't need people like me. Because when they pass, even though they are in a different, they're in the spiritual world, as I call it, that's my belief, they're always just a step away. They're always just a step away. They're around you. They see you. They look after you. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you might feel them. You might smell them. You might sense them. You might find little things around the house. That's their way of letting you know that nobody ever completely dies. The body dies, but the soul lives on. And it's the soul that moves on to the other side, as I know. Um, Only a whisper away. That's it, Sharon. Sharon says 100%. I speak to them all the time, Emma says. And Alice says every single day. So if you remember them, you validate them. As I say, nobody ever dies properly. It's only the body that decays and goes. Your soul lives on. And they are in a place where they're comfortable and they can see you, they can feel you, and they're with you every day. And Alice said there, and the gifts that they send you are just amazing. And Emma says, as long as I breathe, they will live on. And you know something? I'm going to finish on that because I think that's absolutely lovely. As long as I breathe, they will live on. Okay, folks, well, look, thanks very much for joining me tonight. If you would like a proper reading with me, I am doing them again. Um, and you can message me for a full reading. They can be done on WhatsApp. They can be done on Messenger. They can be done in the studio. You know, it's entirely up to you. I'm proof of that, of the gift I've received. I know else. So you are interested. Okay, very quickly. Good night. I need to get my book done ASAP. Okay, Emma says good night, everyone. Good bless. Right, before I go, next week, folks, we're back on Tuesday night with something completely different. Next week, we are going back in time. Next week, we are going to look at a couple of videos in the past, and I'll tell you what one of them is. It's actually hilarious. What you could have bought with a fiver, £5 in 1975. I would have been 4 year old. And I have another one, another video which shows the inventions of the 80s and the 70s, 80s, and 90s of things that are no longer about. They were actually proved as dangers. So we're going back in time, a trip down memory lane next week, and that's at 7:30 next Tuesday night in the Chatter House. Well, look, folks, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you all enjoyed that. Again, it's only a taster. If I get round everybody, we would be here all night. Emma says, oh, that would be good. The invention one is incredible, Emma. Unbelievable. Right, folks, well, listen, you all look after yourselves. Take care, and I'll see you all. How on?